It's a food, fashion, and fun in the sun kind of summer on Twin Cities Live. Here's your hosts, Elizabeth Reese and Ben Lieber.
Hi, friends. Welcome into Twin Cities Live on this Tuesday. And what a lovely Tuesday it is. Elizabeth Reese, how are you?
I'm doing well. Gosh, you walk outside today and it just felt like, a little bit of a chill in the air. And it was so needed, some relief in the Twin Cities.
We were discussing this morning on our morning call, and I was like, I don't want to say this because I certainly don't want to wish away summer, but it felt like fall.
Fall's the best.
I know fall's the best.
Fall's
I
my
think we
favorite
all
season.
agree that fall is the best season
my
here in
gosh,
Minnesota.
yes.
It's just that I'm not quite ready to have fall yet.
Well, let's soak up the rest of summer and we can look ahead to fall, and we can all agree that all of these seasons are beautiful in the lower St. Croix River Valley, which is the subject of our Twin Cities Live in Your Town series this month. We will be broadcasting live from there on Thursday.
Yes.
We'll give you more details coming up a little bit later in the show, but we've got lots of fun stuff to share with you today. We're going to start with a gardener who lives there in that area. He has actually been maintaining our campus here at KSTP for decades, and he specializes in bonsai trees.
Bonsai trees. That is the correct way that you say it.
That's how you pronounce it.
That is how you pronounce it. It's really, I'm really looking forward to this. I know that when Kelly shot this thing, she was so excited to talk about it, learn about it. I think there's so much to the art form that we just don't understand.
Look at that, and this is why the front of KSTP looks so beautiful. And I was just in Japan and got to see at the botanical gardens that we went to, the Makino Botanical Gardens, the incredible bonsai that are there. And you will learn, and I learned there, that it's not a specific tree.
See, I didn't know that until
It's not like
now.
a species of tree. It's a pruning technique.
Yes.
So you can actually make a bonsai out of any type of tree. You just have to correctly treat
Yeah,
it.
when Kelly told me that, it's like, my mind was blown. I'm 47 years old, and I was like, wait, that
I
doesn't
didn't
make
learn
any
it till I was just in Japan.
I was like, this doesn't make any sense, but I guess it makes sense. That's why it's an art form. Also, I'm going to take you to a local meat market in the lower St. Croix River Valley. And, I think good chance we get to try some of their best sellers right here in the studio afterwards. Look at that place.
We love a small
we love
town meat market around here. That is actually really what we love. And then it is fair season, my friends, not just the state fair. County fairs are kicking off all sorts of festivals. Kristen is going to take us to the Anoka County Fair. We're going to go there live in just a few minutes. And that really encouraged us to think about what are some other local fairs, some maybe fairs and festivals that you can go to. And there are some unique ones in Minnesota. You know, when you watch like a Hallmark movie, or perhaps my favorite show on Netflix, Virgin River. I love it so much. There's always like a small town festival going on, and there's always a little bit of like drama or love triangle happening at the small town festival. And guess what? Those types of fairs and festivals exist in real life.
That's where people fall in love. In the movies, that's where everybody falls in love.
You're strolling with some sort of street food or a beverage.
And you bump into that old high school flame and romance.
Look at that, I know.
Fresh back from New York.
I know, and he's just out. She's been in the big city. He's been living in the small town, and he creates this, some sort of pottery that's displayed in the hottest galleries in New York.
But there's always a
idea.
mishap, and it's like he's making some pottery, and then like something happens, and like there's a little bit of a disaster, and they kind of bond over it. We're going to write this.
Yeah,
we're gonna write
any
it.
of these fairs that we're going to talk about could be the setting for a really fantastic Virgin River-esque show or Hallmark movie. Now, we got an email directly to you, Ben Lieber, from Paulette Zimmerman, and she wanted us to know this. She said, I heard Ben today express his love of dill pickles.
Yeah, who doesn't love a dill pickle?
August
not sweet
15th
pickles.
is the annual Pickle Fest in Pine River, Minnesota. It's a fun, free event for the whole family. Everything pickles. Fun games for kids, live music, food, and other fun pickle stuff. Last year, there were over 2,000 people there. Oh, my goodness. I personally make pickle bread, pickle dip, both which people lined up to buy last year. I'm thinking of adding pickle lemonade this year. Just wanted to let you know of the fun day. Listen, Pine River is a bit of a drive for us, but I think, judging by this video, it is worth going to Pickle Fest.
I think it's probably worth it. And Paulette, thank you so much for the email. Normally we say like, send your complaints to Mike Marcotte at KSTP.com. But we also encourage people just to reach out with little things like this. Little tidbits, little things to suggest for our team.
Fun.
And unfortunately, I won't be able to go to this festival this year because I think the Vikings are playing a preseason game in New York City.
Oh.
So, you know, Pine City, New York City.
I choose Pine City, frankly, every time.
But you know what, Paulette? I will make sure that I have a pickle in New York City just for you.
You know what I had in New York City one time was a pickle martini. That was one of the first times I'd ever had that. And it's sort of like a twist on, I had it with Des from KS95. Des and I went to New York. This was when my sisters lived there. We did a quick trip and we went out to a bar and had pickle martinis, and it was so good. I kind of was surprised it hasn't really like caught on and been a bigger thing. You just use the pickle juice instead of the olive brine.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. I've never met a martini I didn't like. There's also the Garlic Festival, the Garlic Fair. Okay, this one is actually officially called the Garlic Fest. It is on Saturday, August 15th. Same weekend as Pickle Fair. This one's in Hutch, Minnesota. Hutchinson, I think everybody just calls it Hutch. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. They call it the best stinking festival in Minnesota.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I've been
sure
there.
Yes.
That's real.
You have been there?
I've been to Garlic Fest. Yes.
So they promise that you're going to be smelling different when you leave. And I did not know this, that garlic is actually a cold weather crop.
Yeah, you plant it in October, and then it grows all the way over, and then you harvest it the next spring.
Hardy little things, aren't they?
Yep.
Over 100 varieties. They're all grown in cold climates. The garlic farmers all come from Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. And that sounds like something that I would be into as well. But again, maybe I'll have a pickle in New York City and something with garlic in New York City as well.
What about a festival dedicated to sauerkraut? Can you get more like German Minnesotan than this? This event, it's called Sauerkraut Days.
Wait, is that Batman and the Green Giant?
Perhaps
and
it is.
Is that a Wookiee? What is happening?
I think there's some sort of costume sauerkraut eating contest going on. If I were to deduce.
Is that a Julius Caesar sitting there?
Seeing what's going on. Anywho, you figure that out. It's been held for over 80 years in Henderson, Minnesota. They already did it this year, June 26th through the 28th, so you're going to have to just wait and look ahead. Every year, they have a contest to see who can eat 3 pounds of sauerkraut.
Oh, no.
That guy's known as the Krautster. They also do a cabbage toss. I had sauerkraut with my breakfast this morning. You know, there is more probiotics in a little spoonful of sauerkraut juice than there is in like a whole bottle of probiotics that you spent $60 on. You gotta get some sauerkraut. Do you not like sauerkraut? Is that what
No,
you're
I'm just
looking
thinking like, you know what 3 pounds of probiotics sauerkrauts can do to your guts?
Yeah, you shouldn't eat 3 pounds of anything.
I know, but where's it gonna go?
I don't know. You're gonna have incredibly diverse pro and prebiotic populations in your gut.
Not right away. It's gonna run through you.
I think that sounds fun.
Enjoy that.
How long of a drive is Henderson? I want to go to that next year. I would like that.
I have no idea.
You know what I love about like tailgates in Wisconsin is that they do brats and then a crock pot of sauerkraut. Now sauerkraut isn't really supposed to be heated. When you heat it, you kill off a lot of the probiotics. But I still do like the hot sauerkraut on top of a brat at Lambeau from Kroll's.
Thank you, Betsy.
Oh.
An hour and how'd you say 15 minutes? Hour 15.
Betsy says it's an hour and 15 for
Thank you, Betsy.
Okay.
Also, how about Pottery Fair? This one's also in Hutchinson, Minnesota.
Yes.
So get this, on this Friday, Morgan Baum from the Clay Coyote is going to be here to tell us more about this year's festival. They provide a venue for high-quality clay artists to educate and engage with the public by raising the public appreciation and understanding of pottery and to help broaden the depth and the breadth of ceramic arts in Minnesota. This will probably be the setting for our new show that we're going to have come out on Lifetime, because you're talking about pottery, some sort of disaster happens, old flame comes in, helps out, a new romance is rekindled.
It's the perfect scene. It really is.
There it is.
It's a movie set right
in
there.
Hutchinson.
I think that would be really fun. I just really love pottery. I think potters are fascinating people. I love to follow people making pottery on Instagram. I like to see their process. It's really nice. Hi, Thunder Bay. Thinking of you. Love you so much. This is a very interesting one. Have you heard of this one? The Squid Festival?
I have not.
Now this
Look
one
at that guy.
it's called Squid Fest.
Way cuter than Jimothy.
My gosh. It's held in Granite Falls. I mean, you know, that's a hike too. But so this is happening August 15th from 11 to 4 p.m. They celebrate art, community, and the Minnesota River Valley. Why do they have a Squid Fest? I'm going to tell you.
Please tell us.
It all started with Todd.
Who's Todd?
Who's Todd, Ben Lieber? Todd is a squid. Somebody found Todd swimming in the Minnesota River in 2021.
Is that possible?
I don't know. Every year they hope that they're going to see Todd again. No one knows how Todd got there. There are a few theories. Some people think he's an alien. Some believe that he escaped a research lab or that climate change caused his evolution. I don't know much about Todd, but I do know that
I'm
Squid
sorry.
Fest is
I
next.
am saving this because this seems like something that I would want to go to. Todd the Squid? This is great. He's kind of like our Nessie.
Yes.
He's like our Loch Ness Monster.
He is.
But way friendlier. I feel like the
Yeah.
Loch Ness Monster is kind of mean.
Do you?
I don't know.
Well,
I think
it's just
he's.
because the name is Monster, though. One never knows.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thrown off by that.
I think so. And
Yeah,
that's not
I
his
think.
fault.
But Todd the Squid sounds friendly.
Okay, if you
I
were to-
hope that he comes back.
So that's the one that you would go to. That's the one that you're going to put at the top of your list. I think Sauerkraut
Yeah.
Fair is my number one.
You see how everybody's like leaning into the goofiness and the silliness of Todd?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I would wear one of those squid hats. Unfortunately, we have to talk about something bad.
Oh, this is tough.
One fair has been canceled due to the recent wildfires. It was the Blueberry Arts Fair in Ely
Yeah.
that got canceled this year. But according to the City of Ely website, the chamber leadership is working with legislators, community leaders, and business stakeholders to identify, recover, and support opportunities for vendors and local businesses affected by the cancellation. Basically, all the vendors that are there, they're trying to figure out a way to kind of recoup some of that stuff.
This,
that they
you know,
lost.
and if you have a little bit of disposable income and you've thought like, okay, maybe I'm not going to make it to one of these festivals, it really is. If you can seek out some of those small businesses in Ely and surrounding areas and just like place an order online and have something shipped to you, I know that it would really help them out because they are just, you know, my next door neighbor was supposed to be up at the Y Camp on Burtside Lake
Yeah.
all week, and their stay was canceled,
Yeah.
so they're not going to be able to go. So I know, I mean, those businesses really rely on that influx of people.
Yeah. Let's talk about a couple of the big festivals and fairs around the world, shall we? And just
Okay.
kind of get your two thoughts on it. I think we all know this one, the Running of the Bulls
Oh,
in
boy.
Pamplona, Spain. If you want to know geographically where it's in northern Spain. Thousands of runners. They traditionally wear white with red handkerchiefs. It's a half-mile course. I actually thought it was longer than that, but I guess why would you want to run for very long against these bulls? This is a middle-aged thing.
Oh,
all
my
the way,
gosh.
Oh my gosh,
That
yeah.
guy fell down.
It is wild that these guys do this. Well, you ask why they still do this. Basically, it's to show bravado and strength.
Wow. Men really will do a lot
Yeah, men are dumb.
to try to show.
Yeah, that's why we have lower life
Oh
expectancies
my
because of stuff like that.
gosh. Really unbelievable. And then they do another running of the bulls in New Orleans. This one's less dangerous. They have people run through the city, and they're just
They're
chased
not
by
running.
others in roller skates who
Run.
have plastic bats.
Run.
That happened 10 days ago on July 11th. And then how about the Giant Kite Festival in Guatemala? This is a unique one featuring massive kites. It's held in Sumpongo, Guatemala. It's part of their Day of the Dead celebrations.
Oh, that's
Dia de
fun.
los Muertos. It's celebrated annually on November 1st. Wow.
This is something we don't do very often anymore. We don't fly kites, do we?
No, I
When's the
do
last
like
time you
it.
took your kids out and flew a kite?
Not recently, but I would like to do it. I heard it's a little windy out there today, so maybe later today
Yeah.
would be a good time. But let's talk about another fair festival-esque situation happening, really kicking off the lead up to the state fair.
the ride?
Our reporter Kristen Harbrick is live in Anoka. Hi, Kristen.
Hi, you guys. Okay, so the Minnesota State Fair, more than a month away, but don't worry, we got you covered because county fairs are getting in full swing, and I found a team of dancers from Anoka High School. Coming up next, we'll show you all the fried food and fun that's in store as the Anoka County Fair gets underway. So good!
Twin Cities Live's host chat is brought to you by Plants and Things and Furniture and Things, the largest selection of outside and inside furniture.